good people? We're going. Welcome to another live stream. Yeah, I was a bit, took time, but I was busy trying to solve something, fix something, a little some. Just got a bit distracted, but yeah, we're here. And yeah, market has been weird on what's happening. I haven't really thoroughly checked the market, but yeah, just gonna slice down straight to the market. Let's see what it has. Would you look at that? So that's NAS. Let me just keep this on NAS, keep this on the DXY. So yesterday we were actually looking at prices have not yet broken the sell side. If you actually watched, if you went through yesterday's stream, prices haven't really taken out the sell side, and I was expecting price actually take out the sell side liquidity and take out the sell side, dipping into the IFA value gap here, and then as you can see it dipped in a bit and then we retraced up to this price here, and then we went back all the way back into the inversion fair value gap to give us a nice run to the upside. So as you can see, broke sell side liquidity, dipped in a bit, went up there, and then went to run, take out the sell side into the inversion fair value gap and then to the upside. So now I'm expecting, since we took out sell side, also the sell side here after we ran up and then dipped into the inversion fair value gap, I'm actually expecting the dollar index now to start rallying and give us higher prices. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting from the dollar index. What are you expecting? So yeah, that's what I am expecting on the dollar index. Some upward movement to the upside, take out this buy side liquidity because of this inversion value gap. And with that being said, it's giving me initially I was actually looking for a buy. Reason being is, especially in the London session, which actually didn't play out. So the reason why I was actually looking for a buy in the London session, there's a 5 minute, as you can see, price actually created this high here, went to low, excuse me, created this low here and then went up, had a microstructure shift, took out the buy side, and then we came back. Here we have a 5 minute BC, and then we came back into that BC around 50%, consequent encouragement of that BC, and then started rallying up. So I did go in a trade, it went up around, how many pips was this? How many handles? This was around 20 handles, I think. Yeah, this is around 20 handles considering spreads and all that. So yeah, we went up 20 handles, and then my target was actually all the way to that high there. So yeah, and then price came back, hit my SL, as you can see, started rolling down, and then this is actually like a fair value gap. It's a BC, I think it's a 1 hour BC. Is it a H4? No, 30 minute or 15 minute BC. Yes, it's a BC. We have that BC there, and then as you can see, price actually dipped into it, made a fake reversal to the upside, and then now we reversed, creating this order block here, and then now price is just falling to the downside, and this order block was from yesterday. This is where I actually took sells in this area here, which obviously I got tapped out. If you watched yesterday's stream, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. So as you can see now with NAS, price is just falling, you know, price is just falling, and yeah, price is just falling. I was actually expecting price to actually just come and respect this BC here, but I'm guessing this just might be a market structure shift and then going down into this H1 BC, but I don't think that is strong enough to actually be the line of defense, you know. I still have a feeling that price might still look lower, you know, maybe come into this order block here, H1 order block down there. Let me just go to the H4 and see what's really happening. And then as you can see now, we're in a daily. Let me actually just mark that. Use that. We're in a daily order block. Bullish order block. Yes, we're actually in a daily bullish order block. So that is my last line of defense for me. If price actually just closed below this order block here, I don't know whether I should still look. I mean, I can still look, especially if going on a lower time frame, you know, can come into this order block here, or it might just come take out sell side before it actually goes up. But I'm just hoping that for me, this is the last line of defense. This H4 order block must hold for me to be comfortable actually, you know, maybe trying to buy now. But looking at the dollar index, what am I doing? Looking at the dollar index and the way it's moving, since I'm expecting higher prices on the dollar index, do this. Since I'm expecting higher prices on the dollar index, I have a feeling that the NAS100 will still, you know, push lower, still give us lower prices. So yeah, if this goes higher, the NAS100 will actually give us lower prices, unless it's manipulation, unless the indices are actually manipulated and all that. Then, because there's a case where, because if in a normal market the dollar should be inversely correlated to the NAS100 or the indices in general. So if you find yourself in a position where they're both moving in the same direction, just know that there is some manipulation somewhere there. So yeah, expecting higher prices on the dollar index, and then as you can see, NAS is giving us lower prices, so we might be actually going for the sell side liquidity. Let me just mark that out. We might be actually looking forward to take out. Okay, I didn't save that. So side liquidity. Yeah, sell side liquidity. Let me just save that. Sell side liquidity. So we might be going for that sell side liquidity, or it might just that H1, H4 order block might be the last line of defense. So, or it might come back into this new week opening gap and then start rejecting off of that, you know. So that might be the case where prices dips in again into the new week fair value gap and then give us higher prices, you know. So yeah, so what I'm waiting for right now is just price to actually give us a market structure. If I'm gonna buy, give us a market structure shift, bullish market structure shift, then I'll consider taking any buys on a lower time frame, maybe on like a 5-minute, 3-minute, or might as well 15 minutes too. So it just depends on how the market is reacting. I'll just wait for the market structure shift to happen, but for now I'm still expecting the NAS actually give us lower prices, probably go deeper into the new week opening gap. So yeah. see price is actually just okay, price is actually just, you know, rejecting off of that H4 order block. A part of me wants to actually consider this trade and take it, but another part is like, should I not? It's a higher time frame PD array, you know, why not? Let me just erase all of that. You know, because we might start rejecting all of that, because a part of me thinks, no, still thinks that price might just go back to dip into this new week fair value gap, the new week opening gap. Well, yeah, still have a feeling that we might dip into the new week opening gap before we actually get higher prices. So, but we'll just see how that actually goes. Consider this long. See, this will be a wide SL. This will be a wide SL. If you can maintain to have that below there, that'd be great. I feel like this is a wild trade. Trying to consider this as a trade and try to hold off from here until there. Maybe long term to hold off, like, you know, the rest of the week and all, but yeah. You know, this will be a wild trade. But if you want something tiny, something not wild, I would prefer my SL to be below this 30-minute order block, and then TP I can just adjust along the way if we're going up and taking partials all the way, but still don't feel comfortable with this trade, to be honest. You know, I'm like, I understand we're in a discount. We are in a discount. We're in a discount price, but it's making me feel weird. It is making me feel weird. But like I said, wait for a microstructure shift on a smaller time frame before actually considering this trade. So yeah, let me just write that down. Waiting for a I'm just writing a full market. Yeah, just waiting for that microstructure shift to actually buy. So if that hasn't happened yet, shouldn't even consider taking that trade. It is dangerous. Like, you can play the gambling game and have your SL all the way below there, but I would personally try to wait for a market structure shift first, especially now we created this on a 5 minute. We have this order block here. I want to see this price actually go up, close above that order block. As you can see now, we just tank into the downside, so still gonna sell off into the new week opening gap, you know. Let me take that out. So yeah, until we get that market structure shift. Here we have the order block. Since it's still falling, you know, you can just sell off every time it taps into the order block to fall. Keep selling off, keep selling off, keep selling off. But I feel like for me to sell now, we're just in a discount area now, so I don't think I should be selling right now. So market structure shift to the upside, I'll consider a buy. So I just want that to be taken out. Breaker block. Let me set my around here. I want the price to actually close above there on a 5 minute, to actually close above and then come back to fill in or retest the breaker block to the upside. Then I can actually just buy it off from there. But right now, not doing nothing, just gonna watch it and see how it actually plays out. And then let me check GBP USD. I have this order block here. Go to the H4, 30 minutes. Nothing really exciting about the gbpusd right now, but selling off is not a bad idea. It wouldn't be a bad idea. We have this CB here, you know, we have this CB. Market structure shift, relatively equal lows. Excuse me. With that market structure shift, dipped in. Now I'll consider this order block here too, you know, and then dip in all the way up and then sell off from there. So yeah, with me expecting the dollar to give us higher prices, the pound should give us higher lower prices. So yeah, what are you focusing on, my guy? What is it that you're focusing on? I'm good, dog. I'm good. How's you? How are you? USD. Let's go. Alright. USD giving us lower prices. Let me go to the daily first and see what's actually. Let me clear everything. The daily seems like with the giving us higher prices, pushing up, and then currently we're in the daily order block, daily order block. So if that doesn't hold, I don't know what will be the last line of our last line of defense. So yeah, this higher time frame PD array is the order block, so expecting that to actually shoot up from that, but obviously you're gonna still need to go lower on a lower time frame and then look for like a market structure shift. But I know that you don't trade ICT, so well, let me just explain it in my ICT, the way I trade and the way that you might also understand. So yeah, for me to consider looking at the daily, I'm expecting price actually reject off this order block here. I'm actually expecting the USD reject off, give us higher prices. That's what I'm expecting, but I wouldn't just rely only on that daily order block. And also going to the H4, we have this BC just resting below the daily order block. Daily OB. So if that BC H4 BC resting below that, so looking at it from a daily perspective, price might just wick down just a bit and then probably close inside the daily order block, and then obviously go into the H4. This is when probably price might come dipping into the BC to give us more higher prices. So the wicks do the damage and the body tells the story. So that's the case. So what are you expecting on NAS? Well, on NAS, I'm actually expecting I'm actually waiting for a market structure shift to buy. I don't want, if price close below this order block on the H4, then yeah, you might as well be going for this new wick opening gap here. But I'm just waiting for, at the moment, I'm just expecting lower prices. I'm expecting NAS to actually give us lower prices. But if we get a market structure shift to the upside, I'll be looking forward for that buy. So yeah, but at the moment, this thing is selling off. It is selling off. Best way is to look for sells, but for me, sells is too late. It is too late. Unless it's a scalp in and out, then yeah, I would consider that. But if I'm willing to hold for more than an hour, I don't think, more than 2 hours, yeah, it's a weird situation I'm in right now. What have you got for NAS? New York. NAS has been falling, my guy. Since New York open, it has been falling. So we're looking for lower prices. It's just reaching out for lower prices. So yeah, just gonna see what that does. Yeah, might come reject off this new week opening gap, give us higher prices, and then for those who are trading obviously support and resistance, you you might consider this, something like that. I'm accommodating y'all. Might have something like this, where price come into this, you know, and then reject top of that. But for me to actually consider this buy, obviously using this, I would want price to actually come deep into this new week opening gap and then give us a bullish momentum. Or the market can just say, fuck y'all, I'm still going down. So never know. You will never know. What are you expecting, Bayan? I still here. What are you expecting on US 30 though? What are you expecting on US 30? And KB also, what are you expecting on NAS? What do you have on NAS? What are y'all expecting? Expecting a sell. Well, yeah, because right now we are selling. There's no other way. Price is selling. No other way. Another question is selling from where? Let's just say you were to trade. Yeah, you're expecting a sell. But if you were to trade it, what would you consider the trade if you decide to sell now? Or you're just expecting overall price, lower prices, not necessarily meaning you want to take sells. I'm guessing that's what you meant. So right now, I'm expecting price dip in at least min threshold of this new week opening gap, and then give us a market structure shift to the upside. That would be nice. That would honestly be nice. Other than that, I won't consider any buys yet, because we might just keep falling and falling and falling. So yeah. Might keep falling and falling. Sell, I'm expecting you on US 30. In fact, it has played out. So I'm guessing you missed that sell that you wanted to take. Let's go to US 30. Ooh. My God. This thing rejected off quickly from the min threshold, the consequent encouragement of that BC. This is where I would normally consider taking a buy. And considering that we are in a daily fair value gap, I mean, is this daily? Yeah, it's a daily fair value gap, and it's just rejecting off of that way too quick, way too quickly. And then if US 30 is rejecting off of that, NAS is still falling, Let's see what S&P 500 is doing. S&P 500 is also rejecting off of that. So US NASDAQ 100 is a six sister in this situation. So it's the weaker one. I don't know whether it's the weak. Yeah, it's the weaker one. It's the six sister. So yeah, it'll be tough actually trying to buy this guy off while those two are already spiking up, which means it's struggling to actually start buying, but eventually it might catch up with the rest. It might catch up with the rest. So see, creating higher highs. Let me open another one for the S&P. Put NAS here. Okay. Put on S&P on this side. S&P rejecting off the H4 order block. Nice and easy. Where's the bullish order block? Wow. S&P rejecting off of that H4 order block. Nice and easy. And then if that can actually hold, looking at USD also rejecting off of this BC. And then NAS, I'm guessing NAS might, let me go to the H4 to see if we have any PDRA to see what you see. So on NAS, the only PDRA that I can consider is the new week opening gap. New week opening gap, or use this. Yeah, this order block here. But I would consider using this new week opening gap. And then I think we'll probably dip into the consequent encouragement, which is the 50%. So yeah. Yep. So now I'll normally buy here. Just close your eyes and buy. We what's happening? Can't open more than 2, more than 3. So yeah, where's the buy? Only after a market structure shift I'd consider a buy. Oh, what's happening? I would like this session, keep doing them, not only helping you alone. Close your eyes and buy. It's crazy. Hey man, sometimes you just gotta close the eyes. Gotta close the eyes and trust. Put your faith in God, the Forex God. Maybe he might bless you. Maybe he might bless you. You never know. But yeah, I don't understand why this thing is not showing. I do not understand. And then yeah, I'd consider market structure shift to actually buy this thing off, because buying off of impulse movements, crazy retracements, it is nasty. It will be nasty. So yeah, this is weird, very weird. I don't understand what's the deal here, but it is what it is. But now we're in a new week opening gap. I am hoping this is the last line of defense. Okay, this thing is not doing anything. I just realized it's not doing anything. Let me just close one. Save and close. Let me just close this one too. Save and close. Close one. Oh wow. Great. Look at all this madness. Madness. And yeah. Consider a buy from this. It tipped into the consequent encouragement in threshold. 50%, and then yeah, but I'd like to see market structure shift on a smaller time frame. I would like, let me delete that. Market structure shift on a lower time frame. 3 minutes is too, 1 minute is too noisy. Then I have this gap here. It might only be on this broker that I'm using Pepperstone, but yeah. And then the dollar index, nothing really interesting from the dollar index. Euro USD, pound, and then US30 rejecting off of that. So the way this one is actually impulsing to the upside, I have a feeling that US S&P 500 also, this is doing the same, might follow, and then NAS will probably follow, because this just keeps going lower and lower and lower. It just keeps getting lower, which is weird. So yeah, close your eyes and buy. It's the best advice to blow your account. Yeah, that advice, Baba. Close your eyes. It's the best advice you can ever get to blow your account. Your account, blowing your account is at stake here, but hey, close your eyes and buy. Wild. Crazy. So now the question is, will NAS reject off of this new week opening gap? Or let me put this on on the watch list. You know, will it reject off of that? Because S&P 500 were in that H4 order block. So I'm expecting it to give us higher prices. US30 dipped into the H4 BC, and then we're in a daily order block. I'm expecting higher prices. NAS dipped into the new week opening gap, dipped into the new week opening gap, and I'm also expecting higher prices. So now the question is, where do you buy, especially with NAS? Where do you buy? Because buying the S30 would have been advisable to buy here at the BC and then just hold that off, you know, buy there at the BC, US 500. Now is actually a good time to buy on the S&P 500, and then have your SL below the order block, which is the H4. Yeah, have your SL below the order block. So buying here, SL, okay, SL below order block, which is like 12 handles there. TP, well, can go wild, target that, but obviously taking partials along the way. So that can be a very practical trade to take, especially if you just took it there. It makes sense. It'll make sense. So yeah, buying that there, but I'm not taking the trade, of course. Just if I were to take a trade, and then the NAS, I'll definitely take it on the BC, and then SL below this candlestick here, TP on the buy side liquidity. Yeah, TP on the buy side liquidity, obviously short term, but if I was actually willing to hold this, I'll just hold it off. Since it's a daily order block, I'm expecting more higher prices to dip higher, but obviously for short term, that would be the trade for US30 for me if I was to buy. NAS, well, NAS is saying fuck y'all, fuck all of that, I'm going down, so keeps going lower. This is why I didn't feel comfortable, especially taking it at that new week opening gap, because of the way it's moving, and it's a 6 system. Now we're going for this low here, and it wouldn't make sense if it didn't actually come and take out the sell side liquidity, so that everybody who was actually buying from here should be taken out before we can actually rush to the upside. So yeah, that might be the case. The dollar index, still playing games, nothing interesting. So yeah, oh yeah. What? Okay. Saying closing below yesterday bottom price. This is yesterday. Might continue going down till 16, 15 or 14. I might gain 16. Well, damn. Well, damn. What makes you think it'll get there? Jesus Christ. What makes you think we'll also be targeting this double bottom? Am I looking at the right prices? Yeah. Okay. What makes you think price will get there? Specifically there. Because that is way too down there. I'm like, that makes sense, especially with the dollar index looking like it's gonna give us potential higher prices. So yeah, double bottom, meaning this double bottom. Is that what you're saying? Or double bottom down there? To complete this double bottom. Is that what you mean? Well, I'm looking at the USD now and realize that my assumptions was a flat outlier. I'll be surprised if USD goes down. Well, let's see how's that going. Oh damn, it's actually really today's special. What were you expecting a sell from? Like, what am I doing? If you actually wanted to sell, what were you expecting it from? From here or from this high? And what were you looking at to sell off from there? I was looking at this H4 especially, or daily. I'm seeing a lot of market structure shifts, a lot of them. So yep, it is on drugs, literally melting without retracement. Did you mean? I was looking at you and doing nothing. Wow. Hey. Why is this going nuts right now? The Dow is going nuts. So yeah, man, if you're expecting a sell, well, if I was selling, which I wouldn't actually sell. There is no reasonable, it's just too messy. Yeah, it's just too messy for me to sell. Probably consider this order block here, but I don't think I would have taken that because this order block here too, it's not strong enough for me. And yeah, last after renewing, yeah. NAS is just melting off. Like, it doesn't want anything to do with anyone. It doesn't want anything. So with it going crazy like that, it's actually nuts, to be honest. Sell side is now pledged. It is now sell side is now pledged, so might start seeing some retracement. It might start catching up with the rest of the guys now. US 500 is going lower, S&P also rejecting off, so just gonna see. No. Okay, now this thing's and why might be coming into this. Let me hide this thing. And why might be, you know, might try to dip into this BC right here and then keep giving us higher prices. You know, if we broke below and go lower, we might be going, you know, lower, maybe to fill in this 100% of this. So just see how that plays out. S&P 500, we're still in the is it 1 hour, 4 hour order block. So buying the S&P now, it's actually ideal, but it's scary, but it's ideal. Seems like the safer one, and compared to USDT and NAS is a safer one to actually take right now without the madness. NAS took out sell side liquidity, as you can see, took out sell side liquidity, and price might actually start rejecting off of that, or we might just go back into the new week opening gap, and then as KB said, expecting lower prices. So we might actually expect that from NAS, can go back into the new week opening gap, and then we start rejecting off of that, but we'll just see. But let's see if we have any microstructure shifts. I think we do. Looking at the 3 minutes, we have this order block here, but we didn't close. Well, we did, but I want this to be disrespected. Come here at least, then come back to retest this bullish breaker block. But I wouldn't consider this as a bullish breaker block as yet, because we still have this CB here, so price can literally just reject off of this and then start giving us lower prices just to fuel up for more downward movement. So what I want right now is for price to actually, you know, go a bit higher, come back, fill in this bullish breaker block, and then start going higher. That's what I'm expecting from NAS right now. So if it doesn't comply to that, we might have a problem. So I want that to close above there, which we just did. So now expecting price to actually come back, into this bullish, the min threshold of this bullish breaker block, and then I can actually consider buying this thing. But other than that, miss me, NAS, miss me. And then, like I said, S&P is a safer one to actually take. Would have considered a buy there while it's still in that H1 order block. So yeah, S&P, we just dipped into the BC, the 15-minute BC. Yeah, we tapped into that 15-minute BC, so a buy from here will be ideal, exactly from that BC, going along, as you can see, right after. And then SL can either put it all the way below the low, but just here also it's fine. And then can have it target TP1 that week there, or just go crazy with it, target the high there, you know. As you can see, it's already rejecting off of that. So it is rejecting off of that, going higher. Literally just bounced off the BC. Immediately after it bounced off the BC, rejected off of it. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting from the US30. And then S&P, higher prices. As you can see, it's spiking up. The NAS, excuse me, doing the same thing, but I want this bad boy. No, I want this bad boy, this bad gal, to come into the main threshold of that order block. Still wanted, I wanted to reject off of this order block here, come back here, and then why do you even trade? Wow. And then shoot up. That's what I'm expecting from NAS now. As you can see, we're just rejecting off of that so quick, in a hurry. It is in a hurry. What is that doing there? I'm 100% sure the US30 and the S&P 5. Now everything is in sync now. Well, yeah, everything is in sync. S&P going up. Yeah. Ain't no way. Damn. Everything just rejecting off crazy. NAS going nuts. US30. Same thing too, going nuts. Now everything is in sync now. So this is what I wanted to see. Everything going in sync. Because before that, it was just total madness. It was just total madness. So like I said, S&P was a safer one to take the buy. You know, would have been nicely on top. And then also US30, considering that using that 15-minute, it's a 15-minute CD BC, I mean, would have been a nice buy too there. And then NAS was the wild one. I don't think I would have taken the NAS. I was just waiting for that price to actually come into this breaker block, the bullish breaker block, but that didn't happen. Sell side was pledged. So yeah, that's what NAS wanted to do, probably just wanted to take out everybody who bought since Friday, then continue going up. So yeah,
feel that a person's worth is determined by how he or she responds to the world in which they live.
So the dollar decided to actually go down and just decided to just fall off, go back again into that favorably gap. I honestly don't know where it is going, why it is rejecting off of that, but yeah, looking at from the H4, took out this low here, and yeah, another question is where we're going. Sell side liquidity, are we coming here, or we're just gonna reject off of, I don't know, like where are we going is the question, because I was expecting it to actually take out buy side liquidity, but now we're just falling off. Where are we going is the question. And then the NAS just took off too, literally just took off without any retracements whatsoever. It just took off to the upside. So S&P 500 also rejected off of that order block, that H1 order block there. No, it's H4 actually, not H1. So just rejected off of that, and then yeah, now we're seeing higher prices, and then US 30 still playing games really. Looks like we're retracing now a bit, but the question is where we're retracing. Are we retracing into this fairly gap here to this BC here? Might be rejecting in that BC. This would be another buying signal for the US 30, you know, considering that buy there on the US 30, and then yeah, So as you can see, with the S&P 500, we just took off from that order block to the upside, no drawdown whatsoever, and then with the US 30, we rejected off that H4. Let me do this. We rejected off of that H4 BC there. As you can see, we dipped into that consequent encouragement, and then after BC, and then we went up, and then we got a lot of re-entries along the way. We had this 15-minute BC there, which was one trade. Second trade at this 5-minute BC here, I think it was a 5-minute BC, 5-minute BC there, and then kept tanking up. So as you can see, TP hit. That's a nice trade, and then we have S&P. As you can see, S&P also still heading to our TP level there, but obviously initially you would want to target this buy side liquidity here, which is taken out, and then last TP there at that low there, which is about to trigger. So might as well, you know, consider that as a successful trade. And yeah, now as we're actually waiting for that, actually expecting that bullish breaker block to be filled, but that didn't happen, so I never actually got, you know, a chance to actually enter a NAS buy. I only traded the US 30 and the S&P 500, so this didn't confirm a buy. So as you can see, it shot up too, but never got a chance to actually take the trade after it took out the sell side. So yeah, that's what we actually have for today. And yeah, I hope you all are having a good trading week, and catch up with you guys later on, not later on, tomorrow on the next stream. And yeah guys, don't forget to like the stream. Even if you're watching this offline, it's not live, don't forget to like, you know, comment with what you thought if you were actually watching the stream. your ideas, what I could have done better, what you missed, what you learned, and all that. Anything, just comment, and then I'll get back to you. And yeah, peace guys, peace.